What you measuring, Lil?
How about I break this piece right here?
I think Daddy lost it.
Why? Why?
To prevent little squirmy hands from messing with the measurements. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Noelle with Baker's Backyard Bounty. I got my little Zozo in my kangaroo pouch. And of course we got a new project going. Show them your turkey dress. What does a turkey sound like? Show them yours. You see the turkey? What sound does a turkey make? So this evening's project is making floating row covers for our 3 raised beds. These are the sad tomatoes. I'll try and get a better shot of this tomorrow when daylight comes. Morning. All right, so it got pretty dark the night that Reed was building this out. So I'm out here in the morning. I'm gonna catch you guys up on what we have here. This is a floating row cover, and really what it serves as is kind of like a mini greenhouse. So this is beneficial not only in the cold weather, we have frost fabric on it right now, but also in the summer months to deter pests, especially grasshoppers, which we had really bad this season, I think just because of the heat and not a lot of rain. And also you can put shade cloth on top if the crops are getting like just blazed by the sun. So this is going to be probably on these beds for a majority of our growing season this next year. You want to be on the video? Yeah, look at this. I feel kind of nervous now, like stage fright. So frost cloth is not all created equal, and I didn't really realize that until I started looking into it for these floating row covers. So this frost fabric, it comes in different weights, and how you determine the weight you need is really in your growing zone and what you want to grow, obviously. So the weight, obviously the thicker the fabric, the more frost protection you have, the more insulation, and the thinner the fabric, the less frost protection you may have, but more sunlight can get through. So it's kind of like we landed somewhere in the middle for these bad boys. I'm gonna show you how these are designed now. See, they're really simple. All that we did was put a piece of, I don't wanna pull it out because it might pop, but there's a piece of rebar just stuck down in the ground there that Reed just hammered in. And then we simply took some PVC pipe. This is 1/2 inch PVC pipe, bent it over, made an arc, and then attached it to rebar on the other side. We have 4 of these set up on these, I think these are like 8 by 16 beds, and so that worked beautifully. We're actually going to do one that's a little taller on this last bed here, so we can actually grow some tomatoes underneath it hopefully next year. I think it's gonna be 6 to 7 foot tall. And then a smaller one here because we do crop rotation. So we won't grow our tomatoes there next year. We'll rotate them to another bed. While we're out here, I'll just go ahead and update you on some things evolving in the fall garden. Over here are our Brussels sprouts, and they're looking really good, nice and full. But we're starting to get actually little sprouts. So let me turn the camera. Here she comes, Miss America. You see him coming in? That's actually a baby Brussels sprout forming. It's happening. Here I have some broccolis, and it doesn't look like they're forming heads yet. It's always like so fun when you see like a little furry green. Is that one? When you see that fuzzy little green head coming out. It's like broccoli birth. Same with cauliflower. So this is a purple variety. What is it called? Purple de choco or something like that. A purple variety of cauliflower. And when I say purple, it's like vibrant flaming purple. It's really incredible. It's got a later start, but they're starting to take off finally, which is nice to see. It's another little broccoli. Here in our cut flower garden, As you can see, a lot of things are really mushy because they're not frost tolerant. That was a dahlia right there. But some other things like yarrow and the tall Russell lupines, roses, they're actually doing well. This is some yarrow that, oh look, there's a little ladybug. Is that Lucky or something? The yarrow looks really healthy. I didn't get, I think I got like 2 flowers off of 4 plants this year. There's another yarrow back there, but it is a perennial, and perennials tend to take longer to establish. So I had low expectations this growing season, but it's looking really healthy, and hopefully I can harvest a bunch for the market next summer. Direct sowed some lupine seeds over here earlier in the fall. This is a little sprout of one, and they're starting to take off, but I actually have some much more mature ones under my grow light in the garage that I hope to plant out today. Here are my ranunculus bulbs. I think they're called chromes or something like that. But essentially a bulb that are starting to peep out. And that makes me really happy because the chickens scratched the heck out of this area over here, and I had no clue if anything was actually gonna grow. So I do have some ranunculus popping out. So not all hope is lost. Inside the house, you may hear like the I'm trying to find a good recipe for a sandwich loaf of sourdough. Something that we can like eat on with grilled cheese. And grilled cheese, it pops up in every video. We love it so much. But it's been really cold, and so I've noticed that my dough has not been rising really efficiently or properly. So I'm trying a new technique today where I'm popping it in the dehydrator on the lowest setting to see if that warm chamber will help it to rise a little more efficiently. Oh, just a side note, I am trying to teach Lily basket weaving. And I think I'm into it more than she is, but this is our first attempt with a paper plate. We have this cutie bug book. It's called Little Homesteader, a fall treasury of recipes, crafts, and wisdom, and that's where the basket weaving came in. But they talk about bird feeders, pumpkin seeds, all kinds of cool stuff, candle making.
So we get sleepy.
All right, Noel.
Today is short and sweet. Have a great holiday week. May you find the bounty in your own life, all the beauty that it holds, and we'll see you soon.